Hi, happy Monday. It's Meredith. I'm here with our message for the 28th of December, 2020. We're using the Gregory Scott Tarot for our message today. I have to tell you, the shuffle was exciting. Cards were flying everywhere, on the floor, under the table, partway across the room. Yeah, so they're charged, ready to go. Cards from the bottom of the deck. This is the potential theme unfolding in the day for us. Our first card is the Chariot. What a wonderful card to turn over. It's all about dynamic movement, great momentum and flow. And as I look at it presently, okay. What's interesting about it is Cancer rules this card. We're about to have a full moon in Cancer. That's happening tomorrow. And at the very same time that the moon goes full, the moon also opposes the sun, which creates a bit of tug, feeling like we're being pulled in more than one direction at the same time. And that's part of the message that is on the Chariot's card, because usually it's horses or some other kind of creature. Here we have lions, but they do appear to want to walk in two different directions. And it's up to the charioteer, without reins, without any physical tools, through the pure direction of his will, to move dynamically forward without being pulled in more than one direction at the same time. So you'll notice, and we point this out often here when we see the Chariot, there are no reins. He's not directing these lions, and one will sort of pull this way, one will pull the other way, and we're going to have that happening in the cosmos between the moon and the sun as the moon goes full tomorrow. So we may be feeling that in the day today, in the atmosphere today. Thank you, tarot cards, for pointing it out ahead of time for us. So just be aware of it. It's a reminder for us to come back to heart space. And he's got a triangle right there in the heart space. It's like his... it's a visual cue for us. Go here. I'll highlight it for you. This is where you want to be. All right, our next card. Yeah, why not? Because it is the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups. Such a beautiful card. Ace of Cups to the power of 9. That's an amazing overflow for us, right? Of love, bliss, joy, happiness. All good things that we have been holding in heart space, walking toward, journeying for, questing through, right? That's our Nine of Cups. And I tell you so often when we turn this card over that it's the wish card. It's a fulfillment. It's a dream coming true. And so often it is spoken of whimsically, like, oh, haha, look, that just happened. And yes, things do happen like that. And it's delightful and miraculous and full of wonder and awe. And I am all for it. I also want to acknowledge our investment in that Nine of Cups. We have poured our heart and soul into it. And there's a suggestion of potential distraction with these two lions, one going one way, one going the other way. Where do we want to go? What distractions are potentially showing up in our environment that would pull us away from our beautiful heart-centered, heart-focused attention, intention for our Nine of Cups, right? And then Four of Wands. Yeah, keep a nice, stable foundation. It's one of the happiest cards in tarot. It's also called a portal card because it's got the 1111 representation on the card as well. This card is the equivalent to the sun out of the major arcana. So it is one of the happiest, with the Nine of Cups in front of it and the Chariot on the other side of it. We are moving dynamically forward, deeper, more expansively into our Nine of Cups life reality experience. What's unfolding in our now moments, right, is the Four of Wands for us. So Something may tug at us today, may continue to tug at us tomorrow as we move into that full moon. In the sign of Cancer, we've got plenty of heightened intuitive awareness, another beautiful water sign, you know. So pay attention to your intuition. Listen to your heart and stay on that track. And then we have, wow, look at this. Five of Swords. Fives are unstable. And you know what? I need to dig into the deck here for a moment, because this guy here, who's pouring what appears to be a hot liquid on the back of the neck of this unfortunate individual, as if to say, do you get the point? Stay in your heart space, for goodness sake, right? This guy reminds me of the Emperor in this deck. The artwork is very similar. Let me look for him for a moment. Anyway, fives in tarot destabilize. The gift, though, of the destabilization is bringing an energy back into stability. And it feels like a bit of a repeat of the message in the Five of Swords. Like, here's the charioteer. The lions could pull either way, and it's up to him to keep it on course, on target, within heart space, stay centered, right? Because this is what we're carrying. Nine of Cups, Four of Wands. What's in the mix, energetically speaking, in the way of our internal dialogue? How are we speaking over our life? How are we speaking over our experiences, right? Here he is. Look at that. They do look a bit similar, don't they? Maybe we need to bring our inner emperor when we feel a sense of destabilization. I know he didn't fall from the deck today, but his presence is definitely here. I see the similarity. And do we have to bring ourselves to this point here on the Five of Swords? Do we have to bring ourselves into this situation? Are we allowing what could be a representation of a destabilized ego to run the show and lord energetically over our soul, what we're holding in heart space, right? If there's anything there, we're going to want to bring that into harmony. And certainly we have the will, Chariot, and the resource that you see here, which is a representation of your energetic investment, Nine of Cups, Four of Wands, into eradicating this kind of Five of Swords situation. So dig into your Emperor, bring your Emperor in a way that is heart-centered, keeps you in the flow of allowing for what you hold in heart space, because look what came with our Five of Swords, but the Nine of Swords. My feeling here is that we have discovered, stumbled over, been shown through our intuition something that feels like an obstacle in our path to what we see up here with the Chariot, the Nine, and the Four. And we're going to dig into our wisdom, our intellect, and our vast experience to bring that into harmony and stabilize it. I just made the most glorious cup of coffee. It is so good. You're sharing it with me. Oh, okay, and then, yeah, look at this. Holy cow. We have a heart-shaped bullseye. And I feel the Eight of Wands is the minor arcana equivalent of the Chariot. And I was just saying, his heart space is a target right here on his little tunic. So yeah, look at this. The Eight of Wands, fiery, creative, passion, the gift of communication. I feel it's intuitive download. It's the way we channel, the way we converse with the universe, and shaped like a heart. That's our bullseye. There's the answer to anything today. Love is the answer. That's always the answer. But whatever shows up before you, whatever floats up before you in the day, go to your heart. Stay in your heart. Bring whatever is on your Nine of Swords that could be keeping you awake at night, that could be a vulture thought, your ego running rampant with something. Bring it to your heart with unconditional love and compassion. No harsh judgment there. And by the way, judgment is a card that I saw in the shuffle. It never fell out of the deck, so it didn't make the table today. Kind of like the Emperor didn't. But I'm not going to go fishing for the judgment card. Just know that we're being given an opportunity to see something on repeat that creates an ego situation where we perhaps talk ourselves out of our Nine of Cups, our Four of Wands, and that's distracting. So allow whatever destabilization has to happen today. Don't resist that. Walk right up to it with this amazing heart and all of your channeled intuitive awareness, and pour that love on whatever's showing up in the path that looks like a 5 and a 9 of Swords. Use the Emperor's strength to move dynamically in flow with that energy. No resistance, no judgment, just pure raw love your way through whatever your 5 and your 9 are. And then look at this, 2 of Wands. That's another repeat card for us. We've seen this, the 4 of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Coins. We've been seeing those cards on repeat for many readings in a row. So they're showing up again as a great reminder for where we are. We're stepping through a gateway, a doorway of experience. We're doing it dynamically, Chariot, 8 of Wands, by following our intuitive guidance and wisdom and coming upon these experiences like the 5 and the 9 with an Emperor's wisdom. So keep it going, keep it flowing. This is a whole new world of opportunity opening for us. And I feel that that's something that keeps opening for us. We keep stepping across thresholds, gateways. That's why this card continues to show up. It's not like we do one and then we go off and explore that. That's too linear for us. There are many open doorways for us, which is much more quantum. So we're doing a whole lot of exploration, questing, if you will, into these realms of self-discovery. And we are creating a whole new stable world for ourselves, as evidenced by the cards above. Yeah, look at this. The Fool. There's the wonder. There's the awe. There's the shedding of the 5 and the 9 of Swords. This is a card for me about freedom, and I actually feel a strong Emperor influence in the Fool, believe it or not, because, you know, the Fool has the reputation for being a newbie, right? Untried, untested, inexperienced, and unaware of what awaits him in his journey through the major arcana. And, well, that's a truth. We don't necessarily know what lies beyond the gateway or this portal that's offered here on the 2 or the 4. But by staying in heart space, staying connected to the faith and the trust that we have in ourselves, we bring the Emperor energy, and we're able to negotiate any obstacle in our path. And so this is, the Fool brings that delightful attitude to what could be perceived as a challenge. And then look at this. We finish it out with the 10 of Cups, because that's where we're traveling. That's how we're traveling. Yes, there are going to be potholes in the road and challenges dropped in front of us and unusual energies to truly negotiate our way through. And I don't mean negotiate by debate. I do intuitively mean to negotiate the energies, travel through, move with, find the flow. Stay in the heart space. Because it's creating the 10 of Cups for us, which is the 4 of Wands, which is the sun, really, shining brightly on our foundation, our blossoming and unfolding. So beautiful. High fives all around, everybody. Angel answers now. If you've got a question, it's a great time. Put it to these cards. 2 cards just flipped over in the shuffle, kind of turned themselves upside down, and we have within the next few weeks. So this 5 and 9 may not be readily apparent to you today. And it could be an energy that is stimulated into your awareness by the moon going full and simultaneously opposing the sun. So it could take a few weeks for you to notice this. This isn't anything you got to go hunting for. It'll show itself, no problem. And coming with this within the next few weeks is remain positive. That's the Fool card. That's the 9, the 4, the 10, the 2. All of it. Oh, nice. And trust. See, we were just talking about that. Faith and trust in your own self brings the Emperor out of you. And then one more. Peaceful resolution. That card's been showing up quite a bit for us. And I do feel that that's really at the heart of the matter. We're only witnessing energies that could be slightly discordant or disharmonic so that we can bring peaceful resolution to them, because they can't exist on this beautiful foundation. And really, we're ready. We're ready to address whatever this is and how it shows up for us. All right, last card, affirmation from the universe has your back. So perfect. Yes, my vibes speak louder than my words. Indeed they do. Heart space, heart center. Yeah. All right, everybody, have a beautiful Monday. Thank you, as always, for being here watching the video. Please do hit the thumbs up button. It helps promote the videos here on YouTube, and it's deeply appreciated by me. Thank you so much. Namaste. Bye for now.